Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's stopped drizzling out there. So if you guys all want to kind of come closer to the stage around the barricades right here. Friends, let's be friends. Come on, get closer as we continue this opening ceremony before we get walking. Yeah, there we go. Come on, guys. But fantastic job, fantastic voice, I gotta say. That was beautiful. So thank you to the University of Louisville's Air Force, ROTC, and of course, Sophia. So before we set out for the morning, I am honored to introduce to you a few special members of our community who have stories of their own to share. So please welcome Aya Tennyson, Kentucky Walk Chairperson Stacy Scovanner, and Tracy Bandy.
Hello, Louisville, Kentucky. How's everybody doing? Woo! I am Stacy Scovanner, your More Than Pink Walk chairperson, but I'm also a breast cancer survivor of 3 years. From a very rare cancer, no one knew what to do with my diagnosis. I had 8 surgeries, including a complete hysterectomy and a double mastectomy. My last surgery was on March 27th of this year, and I'm now focusing on how to get Stacy back and how to be me again. I now see an oncologist, psychiatrist, and an oncologist therapist. My promise to you is to, as your chairperson, is that we continue to find a way to end breast cancer. And now on to Anna.
Good morning. My name is Aya. Hi, everybody. So on September 5th, 2023, I was diagnosed with stage 3 metastatic breast cancer at the age of 24. And I will say for me, that is a lot to take in. I so far underwent 2 chemotherapy sessions, and on December 4th, 2023, I will have a double mastectomy. Breast cancer for me, it has changed my life a lot, and it has changed how I live and just my everyday living. So I just want to encourage everyone just to keep pushing. It gets better. It will get better. And if you're a believer, then pray. Thank you for having me, and everyone enjoy your day.
Hi, you beautiful pink people. Good morning. My name is Tracy, and I'm 47 years old, living with metastatic breast cancer, which means it has spread beyond my breast. I've dealt with breast cysts ever since I was in my 20s, and they've always been benign, no big deal. So when this last lump came up, I just procrastinated, and it was during COVID, when it was hard to get into doctor's offices. And I wish I would have tried harder to get it checked out instead of just putting it off as it's just nothing. So I had a mammogram on June 13th, and then 3 biopsies as well. On June 15th, I got the call that I had invasive ductal carcinoma, and it had spread to the lymph nodes in my armpit. I got started right away with treatment. I had my port put in on June 28th, and then a couple of days later, on me and my husband's 27th wedding anniversary, July 1st, we were sitting for my first round of chemo. I went through chemo for 5 months, 5 long months. It seemed like it was never going to end, and at times I just wanted to give up because chemo takes a toll on you. I went through 5 months of chemo, a 5.5-hour surgery, and 6 weeks of radiation. After all of this, I was accepted into a clinical trial and had to go for new scans, which found that my cancer had metastasized to my liver, moving me to stage 4. I started medication on Verzenio, and then on my next scans, they were clear. My second scans, the cancer in my liver was invisible. I have scans again on my husband's birthday, November 27th, so we're praying and hoping for more clear scans. During chemo, when there was times I wanted to quit, I would have just like people randomly knock on my door and testify who I didn't know that they had breast cancer and had battled it and I was gonna make it. Also, during the time my daughter came and told me that she was pregnant with my first grandbaby, and that made me fight even harder until this day. She's 7 months old now, and then my sister came and told me she was pregnant, so I have 2 new beautiful babies in the family that just keep me going every day. These little girls give me hope, faith, and my friends and family who have prayed for me so much along the way. This is what helps keep me going. And my biggest message is early detection is key. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off, because even though you've dealt with cysts before and they've always been benign, that doesn't mean the next one that pops up is going to be benign. So all you out there who are fighting, keep fighting the good fight, and have a good day.
It truly amazes me how strong all these women are and how strong you all are as well, sharing your stories, and it's just fantastic to see the support and the encouragement. So thank you guys for telling your stories. Moving on, I want to talk about the parade. So as we parade down our pathway of hope, we want to tell you about a few brave people. Mary was diagnosed with stage 2A invasive ductal cancer in April of 2022. The tumor was detected via a routine mammogram. So ladies, do not skip a scan. After a lumpectomy and 6 weeks of radiation, Mary feels great. She walks 3 to 4 miles a day and is continuing